Alright, so John Kerry is one of my best friends, and he's such a nice guy. He's one of the nicest guys I've ever met in my life. Recently, he told me, he was like, "Hey Sean, feel free to teach anything you want from my entire catalog." And keep in mind, he has plenty of books, plenty of DVDs, downloads. There's so much material to choose from that it's hard to pick just a few. So the trick I'm going to show you today is from his first book, Crafted with Kerry, which by the way is finally back in print if you want to check that out. Totally worth it. It's an amazing book. The trick is called You Have the Power, and it's an amazing ace routine, and you're just going to love it. Let's get into it. Here's something kind of cool you may have never seen before. So let's try this. Let's try something random here. As I go through, just randomly say stop anytime. Ooh, stop right there. Take a look at that card. You know what, actually, don't look at it quite yet. Let's make it even more random. So take it without looking at it and just stab it somewhere, anywhere you want in the middle of the deck. Alright, so they do that. They stab it somewhere, maybe right there is fine. Now, let's take a look at the card you actually got. Ooh, the Ace of Diamonds. That's a pretty good card. But more importantly, you stabbed it right next to two other cards right there. So for the first time, do you want the card above or the card below to use? You want the card above to use. So take a look at your card. Ooh, another ace. That's quite a coincidence. If you had to pick this one, that would have been a three of hearts. But watch this. If I just rub it like this on top of those aces, you can see it changes to that third ace. Now let's try this. Let's try one more random thing. Let's just name a number between, say, 1 to 52. Alright, so they do that, maybe they say 19. Alright, so watch this. If I count 19 cards to your number, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You take the 19th card. That could have been any card. But you got that fourth ace. Man, what a fun trick this is. I just love it. So what you want to do is put two aces on the bottom of the deck and two on top. Now you want to force the top ace any way you want. The way I do it is I just put it in the middle and I have it pencil dotted, okay? So I just take a pen or a pencil. As you can see, I've dotted two corners of this ace. So boom, boom, you can see them right there, which allows me to see this card in a spread when I spread through. So what I do is I spread. This is sort of like the accordion force by Steve Bean, but it's with no break. Okay, so I call this the concertina force. Okay, so what you're gonna do here is say, as I go through like this, just say stop anytime, and you don't want to go like this and immediately spread to the middle. Just do it a few at a time. Say, as I do this, just say stop anytime. Alright, so by the time you say anytime, you've already spread over about a third of the deck. Alright, so as I do this, just say stop anytime. Ooh, stop right there. And when they say stop, you'll see your pencil dots. So what you do is you just plant your thumb right on top of that pencil dot card, which is right here. Say, ooh, stop right here. Just take them all away and thumb that over. So it's not really up to them which card they get. All they do is say stop, but you just give them the pencil dot card. All right, so once again, I'll turn it face up so you can see. As I go through, just say stop anytime. Ooh, stop right there. Take that card. All you're doing is giving them the card that you want to give them. Alright, so they have the cards face down. Now you say, take a look at your card, and then just like change your mind and say, ooh, actually, better yet, let's make it even more random. So you tell them to take it without looking at it and stab it anywhere they want in the middle of the deck. Alright, so they'll do that. Now what you're going to do here is the prophecy move by Bill Simon, which looks like this. We're going to sort of simulate just turning the card face up like this, but really what happens is you cut the deck. Alright, so you go through like this. Let's take a look at your card. So just turn the upper half of the cards palm down like this, turn them face up, and just pin that card with your thumb here to these cards here like this. Alright, so just pin that there, boom, and turn it over. And like this. Now just put these bottom cards on top. So at full speed, it looks like you just turn the card face up. So the card's right here, they put it in. Let's see what card you got, all right? And then doing it fast, it just looks like you turn the card face up, but really you just cut the deck. Now at this point, there's going to be an ace on top and bottom of their card, right? So you go through, ooh, an ace, that's a pretty good card, but more importantly, you put in between two other cards, and as you put those down, just cut the deck again and bring in that other ace to the bottom, okay? So, and now you want to say, do you want the top one or the bottom one? And as you're saying that, you want to get a break on the top card, the indifferent card, okay? So, do you want the top one or the bottom one? If they choose the top one, take this one away and just put it on top, keeping that break now between under two cards, all right? So, take a look at the card. Which one did you get? Ooh, another ace. Had you chose this one, we would have had the 8 of spades and just do a double lift, right? So, but watch, if I do this with the 8 of spades, it changes to the other ace, all right? So just turn the double down and put it there. Now for the final one, that's on the bottom now, so I'm going to do sort of an A-can type situation. Now for the final ace, why don't we make it as random as we can? Just name a random number between 1 and 52, so maybe they say 15. Now you're going to do what's called Open Hockley by Ed Marlowe, which is sort of a bluff card number move. All right, so basically it's just the slip jog move. They say 15, so watch this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And notice what I'm doing here. Each time I count, I'm sort of keeping them jogged and then squaring them. That's important for later, like this. All right, so you're doing this each time you count a card on in Biddle fashion. All right, so our number's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now, when you go to take the 15th card, apparently, what really happens is that you use your fingers here to take that bottom card, but you want to simulate a thumb drag, which is very important, all right? So act like you take the top card, but take nothing, right? Just leave a card behind as you just take that bottom card like this. But it's very important to sell the illusion that the thumb goes on top of the deck, all right? So at this angle and at full speed, it just looks like you simply take that top card off, okay? So back from the top, 15 cards, aces on the bottom, all right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And look how good that looks. It just looks like you take the top card off, but really, it's the bottom card, all right? So that's the fourth and final revelation, boom. And then that's the Ace Trick by John Kerry. I hope you like it. I will mention here that John did use a different force at the beginning of this effect. He also used a different card at any number move in the book. I just did this because I don't teach everything on this channel, but the original move that he did in that routine was called Yamphacan by Paul Wilson, if you want to check that out. It's very good, but Paul Wilson gets kind of angry about YouTube stuff, so I wanted to keep it classic and do an Ed Marlowe move instead. Alright guys, so as always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch this video. It truly does mean the world to me. And so if you learned something new and if you got value from this video, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and sub to the channel. Until next time, happy practicing. I love you guys.